Well, good morning. Let's get this camera on. It's a wearable camera. I wear it on a magnet pendant around my neck. The only thing I have to think about is if I put it on straight or on an angle. If it's on an angle, then you guys see the world askew for 10 minutes every day. Today is Sunday, April the 20th. The time is 7:38. The temperature is about 25 degrees. It's going to be a hot one again today. Yesterday I got a little bit too much sun. I was wearing my big hat. But even with the big hat, I was on my bike, so maybe the big rim blew up. I didn't get sunburned, but I got as close to being sunburned as you can get. So today I'm going to try to avoid the sun. In fact, most days in the middle of the day, it's a good idea to avoid the sun in Taiwan. So today's Sunday. On Monday, in a week's time, so it'll be 8 days away, I will be leaving Taiwan. So of course that's top of mind. Not looking forward to leaving Taiwan. Although Taiwan has become something of like a Groundhog Day. Every day is pretty much the same. And you think that's a bad thing, but if you look at Groundhog Day, Bill Murray learned how to play piano and learned a lot about himself during those 10,000 days that he was stuck in the same day. So Groundhog Day is not a bad thing. And like I said, I never get bored. I've got this to do and lots of other things. I'm gonna get across this intersection here to walk extra fast. Made it. It's good content. Good content. So there's one thing I'm missing in Canada, and that's bread. Rye bread, sourdough bread, multi-grain bread, submarine sandwiches, good hamburger buns. Taiwan has bread, but you have to go looking for it. They're not bread experts. You have to go to a bakery to get bread here, essentially. Back in the old days when I lived in Taipei and I worked in an office, I used to get off the MRT and then grab a sweet soy milk and then go to a bakery and grab a couple of mystery buns. I called them mystery buns because I never took the time to learn the characters for the different things like red beans and things. The same can be said for the mystery triangles at the 7-Eleven. You think you're getting tuna, but you're actually getting pork floss. Truth is, most of those triangles you get at 7-Eleven. Tastes exactly the same anyway. They all taste like tuna. But nowadays you don't have that trouble because you can just point your phone at it and find out what it is. So there are no mystery buns anymore. It's taking some of the fun out of it. Taking a lot of the mystery out of it. So I'm looking forward to bread. Lots of different breads. I'm looking forward to cooking for myself a little bit. I'm not going to go to restaurants every day, twice a day. I'd be surprised if I go to restaurants twice a month. First of all, they're just too expensive. That's the main reason. I'm not looking forward to talking with my neighbors. Two reasons for this. One is, I always feel like my neighbors are judging me. I know they're not, but they kind of are. You buy a new car and everybody, all your neighbors see it in your driveway. But it goes both ways, because my neighbors recently have been having parked a Airstream trailer in their driveway. So I'm judging them. That's a nice trailer, but it's still a trailer. Which means you have to like camping. Camping in a trailer. You're not going to be pulling that thing across the country and back. If you have a trailer, you're gonna put it on a campsite for 2 weeks. You're not going to go from site to site in a trailer. So essentially camping, trailer camping is essentially sitting around in nature. If I want to sit around in nature, I'll go to the park, stay at home, sit around my own backyard. The other reason I'm not looking forward to seeing my neighbors is because I think I've lost the art of small talk. 6 months in Taiwan, and most of my conversations are about ordering food, buying fruit. Very simple conversations. I don't know if I can handle the nuances of small talk anymore. I guess we're going to find out. Quick update on Bob's Walkie-Talkie. My last Bob's Utopia video had an advertisement for Bob's Walkie-Talkie at the beginning. And that video led to about 60 new followers. Bob's Walkie-Talkie now has 145 subscribers. I figured I'd get about 100 or so. Kind of like the 1% rule. I'm pretty happy with that. I love this format. It's a format I can do every day. And although monetization is not my goal. I'm on track to have it monetized within a year at this pace. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Monetization, in my opinion, has been overhyped. It's simply not worth it. Bob's Utopia got monetized a year ago, more than a year ago. And on average I make about $3 a day. That's great. That buys me breakfast. And that's where I'm going right now. But it's not like the be all and end all. Well, I guess that's it for today. Having a very quiet Sunday morning, walking through the park to my third favorite breakfast place. Very quiet. Very quiet. Maybe it's earlier than it seems. Thanks for joining me today, as always. Don't forget to comment. Nobody commented on the Tom's World yesterday. The question about Tom's World and what nefarious activity is going on there, which leads me to believe that nobody knows. I'm on the case. I'll figure it out. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and tell your sister. She'd really like to watch this, I'm sure. Bye for now. Probably see you tomorrow.